So we clearly are hearing a new narrative. It's less about speculation and much more about mass adoption. Our San Francisco contributor Monica Puchner also caught up with developers and traders on the floor at Epicenter.
Thanks, Ron. Let's go talk to some people about mass adoption. Hey guys, what do you think about mass adoption?
It's needed.
And how are we going to get there?
User experience.
User experience, okay. So what do you think about mass adoption? There's been a lot of talk at the conference about where we're headed.
Mass adoption is an issue until you have really some way for everyday users to engage with the blockchain technology in a way that's easier. So UI infrastructure needs to come a long way, in particular in blockchain.
Mass adoption, when is it happening in blockchain?
I think we need to see more players come into the space and also try to find real use cases.
And there's brilliant people working on those things and millions of users for those problems. And most of them, or none of them, are on blockchain yet.
I don't know if anyone's ever going to use blockchain, but maybe in like 5 years we can get people building using fully distributed systems.
I think that these NFTs are really interesting. We still don't know what the killer application is going to be, the killer dApp.
So you're a city council member at Berkeley. What's it going to take for us to reach mass adoption of blockchain?
Well, I think a lot of it's education. You have to, one, make it easier for people to digest it and understand what the process is and what the benefits are. And second, the hardware has to evolve. It has to become easier to use without the fear of loss.
Figure out usability, scalability, and affordability.
I think everything is UI, UX right now. Thousands of people come in and 85% of people drop off as soon as they have to deal with, browser extensions and everything else that makes actually building things really difficult or using things really difficult.
If you see great projects with great use cases, you're seeing growth in mass adoption as well.
We need better education. I think people know too little on what blockchain is about, how to invest, how to trade.
Get involved, learn, watch this. Learn everything you can from Crypto Trader.
The market will rebound.
Yes.
It definitely is going to be around. But if you look right now at all the development, the news, CNBC has a crypto show, right?
Yeah. That's just the way this market grows. It grows and swells, and up and down really big, but overall it's growing, right?
I think so. I think more development, more real profit-generating businesses, and more clarity in terms of regulations, for sure.
We definitely saw, Bitcoin. Yeah,
put my hood on. Oh, crypto winter.
Generally, this is a good time to really judge who are the people that are serious.
And the people who are working really hard to build products are all here. So I'm really excited to see that.
Okay, so what's the narrative like here? It seems very different than any of the other conferences. What's it like at Blockchain Week?
I think the focus for San Francisco Blockchain Week has been more about mass adoption. So how do we actually get users on board? How do we take what's been built, the capital that's been deployed, and actually get users onto our platforms to start seeing that we're really using blockchain and making a difference?
And I see you're wearing Techstars shirt. What's Techstars got to do with San Francisco Blockchain Week?
Well, in line with mass adoption, we've seen and have been investing in blockchain companies now since 2014, and we've seen the need for companies to really figure out how to get this mass adoption. So we've built a dedicated blockchain program in New York City, the first of its kind.
So are you currently running a program at Techstars? How can people apply? What's the process like?
Sure, so applications are open now to the 28th of October, and our program starts on the 4th of February 2019. It's the first of its kind based in New York City. So go to techstars.com, click on accelerators, and apply.
So there you hear from a partnerships perspective what it's going to take for mass adoption. Certainly UI, user experience and those layers are critically needed for us to move forward.